Have you ever wondered why so many people in Japan stay active, sharp, and full of life well into their 70s, 80s, and even 90s? I mean, you see these incredible stories of Japanese seniors hiking mountains, gardening for hours, biking around town, and you think, what in the world are they eating that keeps them so strong? Well, today we're diving into 5 powerful Japanese longevity foods that people over 60 can start eating to stay stronger, more energetic, and support a longer, healthier life. And some of these foods are so simple and so accessible that you'll probably be surprised you aren't already eating them. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll feel fully equipped to bring a little bit of Japanese longevity wisdom right into your own kitchen. Before we jump, first food might already be in your kitchen, but maybe you haven't really thought about it the way the Japanese do. And once you understand how it works in the body, especially after 60, you'll want to start enjoying it every week. I'm talking about miso, that warm, comforting, deeply flavorful fermented soybean paste that's the base of traditional Japanese soups. But here's the thing, miso is more than soup flavoring. It's one of the most powerful gut-supporting foods in the Japanese diet. And why is that important? Because after 60, your gut bacteria naturally change, and not always for the better. That can affect digestion, energy, immunity, even mood. Miso brings beneficial bacteria, natural compounds produced through fermentation, and it's extremely gentle on the stomach. It provides plant-based protein, minerals, and those deep umami flavors that make healthy food actually enjoyable. Japanese families often start their day with miso soup because they understand that good digestion sets the tone for the entire day. Imagine beginning your morning with something warm, soothing, and nourishing that supports your gut instead of irritating it. And what's beautiful is that miso is so simple to prepare. You can stir it into warm water with tofu, mushrooms, or seaweed, or add it to dressings and marinades. Small change, big effect. Now, while we're talking about fermentation, let me bring you to another Japanese secret that might seem strange at first, but oh, it's powerful. Natto. Yes, the sticky, stringy, strong-smelling fermented soybeans that some people absolutely love, and others, well, it might take a minute to get used to. But here's the thing, people over 60 might want to give natto a chance, because it's one of the richest natural sources of vitamin K2, because K2 plays a crucial role in helping calcium go where it belongs, into your bones, instead of building up in your arteries where you definitely don't want it. Stronger bones and healthier arteries. That's a pretty incredible combination for aging well. Natto also contains a unique enzyme produced during fermentation that supports circulation. And when you look at Japanese populations who regularly consume natto, there's a noticeable pattern. Better bone strength, less stiffness, and surprisingly good mobility even in later years. Now, I get it. Not everyone will fall in love with natto right away, but even a small amount, a few times a week, can help. And if the texture throws you off, you can mix it with rice, mustard, soy sauce, or chopped green onions to make it more enjoyable. It's powerful, it's traditional, and it's something most people outside of Japan have never even considered adding to their diet. But once you understand how much it supports your bones and circulation, it suddenly becomes a whole lot more interesting. Speaking of powerful, the next Japanese longevity food is something you've definitely seen before, but maybe you haven't really appreciated its benefits. I'm talking about matcha, not just regular green tea, but powdered whole leaf green tea. When you drink matcha, you're consuming the entire leaf, ground into a fine powder, not just steeping the leaves like you do with regular tea. That means you get significantly more antioxidants, more amino acids, and more of the plant's natural compounds that support your cells. And here's the part that people over 60 absolutely love once they experience it. Matcha gives you a calm, steady energy. Not a jittery caffeine buzz, not a crash, just a smooth, focused feeling that comes from the combination of caffeine and L-theanine, a natural calming compound. If you've ever wished you could feel awake without feeling wired, matcha is worth trying. And it's not just about energy. Those antioxidants support healthy circulation and help the body manage oxidative stress, which naturally increases as we age. The Japanese have been drinking matcha for centuries, not because it's trendy, but because it genuinely makes them feel good. You can whisk it into warm water the traditional way, blend it into a latte, or even sprinkle it into smoothies. And honestly, adding just one small matcha drink to your day can make you feel sharper, more refreshed, and more steady throughout the morning. Now, let's shift from drinks to something the Japanese eat every single day, and it's one of the most underrated longevity foods on the planet. Seaweed, not just one kind. Japan uses many varieties like wakame, nori, kombu, and hijiki. And these aren't just flavorings, they're nutrient-dense superfoods from the ocean. Seaweed is naturally rich in minerals that many people over 60 are often low in, especially iodine, magnesium, and potassium. These minerals support thyroid function, muscle strength, nerve health, and overall energy. Seaweed also contains natural fibers that feed the good bacteria in your gut, supporting digestion in a gentle and natural way. And here's something interesting. Seaweed contains unique plant compounds not found in land vegetables, including antioxidants that support healthy aging. When you look at traditional Japanese meals, soups, salads, rice bowls, you almost always see seaweed in some form. And what's fascinating is how small the servings often are. Just a little sprinkle of seaweed seasoning, a small strip of nori, a handful of wakame in soup. A little goes a long way. If you've never tried adding seaweed to your meals, this might be one of the easiest longevity habits you can pick up. Now let me bring you to one of the most well-known, but also most misunderstood, parts of the Japanese diet. Fish, especially oily fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. But here's the key. It's not about filling your entire plate with fish. It's about having small, consistent servings. Japanese meals often include just a modest piece, and that's enough to provide protein and omega-3 fatty acids that support your heart, your brain, and your joints, 3 areas that matter deeply after 6. Omega-3 South helps support flexible joints, steady blood flow, and even cognitive function. Many people notice their thinking feels clearer when they regularly eat fish. And what I love about this is that it's simple. You don't need anything fancy. A small piece of grilled fish, canned sardines on whole grain toast, mackerel mixed into rice, salmon baked with lemon. It's all easy, affordable, and incredibly beneficial. And here's something interesting. In Japan, fish is often eaten with vegetables, pickled foods, or seaweed, which enhances digestion and nutrient absorption. It's not eaten with heavy sauces or deep-fried coatings. So if you want to take inspiration from the Japanese, think simple, clean, and balanced now. We've talked about 5 of the most valuable Japanese longevity foods: miso natto, matcha, seaweed, and fish, but we're only just beginning to understand the deeper picture behind why these foods matter so much. Because it's not just the nutrients themselves, it's how the Japanese combine them, prepare them, and eat them as part of a lifestyle that supports long-term strength. So let's dive deeper and connect these foods to what actually happens in the body after 60. Think about muscle strength for a moment. After 60, muscle naturally begins to decline unless we support it. Protein becomes more important, but so does digestion. And that's where foods like miso, natto, and fish fit perfectly. They provide gentle, digestible protein that supports muscle without stressing the digestive system. And on top of that, the fermentation in miso and natto helps your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. Imagine your body working like a well-tuned machine instead of struggling to break down heavy meals. That alone can make you feel lighter, stronger, and more capable in your day-to-day movements. Now let's talk about circulation, because this tends to slow down with age. Matcha supports smooth blood flow with its antioxidants and amino acids. Fish supports healthy circulation with omega-3 South. Natto brings that vitamin K, which helps keep arteries flexible. When your circulation improves, everything starts working better, from your energy levels to your brain clarity to your skin. That's one of the reasons so many Japanese seniors have such vibrant energy, even at advanced ages. Their diet naturally supports circulation without them even thinking about it. And then there's inflammation. A lot of people over 60 experience stiffness, joint discomfort, or just that feeling of waking up in the morning with less flexibility than before. But when you look at Japan, you see older adults walking, stretching, gardening, not moving like they're stiff or in pain all the time. Their diet is filled with anti-inflammatory foods. These foods help the body stay mobile, flexible, and comfortable. Not pain-free all the time, of course, but with far more ease. But here's something even more important than nutrients. It's mindset. The Japanese have a strong cultural belief that food is nourishment, not fuel. They prepare meals thoughtfully, eat slowly, and stop before they're stuffed. That's something we can all learn from. no matter where we live. Imagine sitting down to a meal and giving your body exactly what it needs. Not too much, not too little, just the right balance. Now, I want you to picture something. Imagine waking up tomorrow with more energy. Imagine climbing stairs more easily. Imagine noticing that your digestion feels smoother, your mind feels clearer, your body feels lighter. That's what even small changes in your daily food habits can create. You don't need to overhaul your whole diet. You don't need to change everything at once. You just need to start adding. Add a bowl of miso soup. Add a matcha drink. Add seaweed to your meals. Add fish a few times a week. Add natto if you feel adventurous. Because little by little, these small Japanese habits build into something powerful. Maybe you're thinking, but I'm already 60, 70. Is it too late to start? And the answer is absolutely not. Your body responds to nourishment at any age. People in Japan start these habits early, but many also adopt them later in life and still see incredible improvements. You can too. As we go further into this, I want you to ask yourself something. What's one thing you can start today? Not next week, not after you buy 100 new ingredients. Today, maybe it's trying matcha instead of your usual morning drink. Maybe it's cooking a small piece of fish with lunch. Maybe it's adding dried seaweed to your soup. These foods aren't just about longevity, they're about improving your daily life. Right now, let's imagine a simple day inspired by Japanese longevity eating. You wake up and enjoy a warm cup of matcha. You feel calm, awake, steady. For breakfast, maybe you have a small bowl of miso soup. Warm, soothing, gentle on your stomach. Lunch includes a piece of fish and some vegetables sprinkled with seaweed. Dinner might include rice, tofu, or another light protein. If you want to include natto, mornings work best because it gives your body the entire day to benefit from the nutrients and enzymes. See, you don't need complicated recipes. You just need rhythm now. Another question people ask is, do I have to stop eating everything else? Not at all. The Japanese diet isn't restrictive, it's balanced. They eat rice, vegetables, tofu, noodles, eggs, sweet potatoes, fruits, and yes, even treats. What matters is proportion. The longevity foods are simply incorporated consistently. They're not occasional additions, they're regular companions. The beauty of these foods is that they work together in harmony. Fermented foods support digestion. Seaweed provides minerals. Fish supports your heart and brain. Matcha supports your energy and clarity. Together, they form a foundation that helps your body function the way it's supposed to. What kind of mobility do you want? How much energy do you want? How clearly do you want to think? These foods won't solve everything, but they can support your journey in ways you can feel sometimes faster than you expect. One more thing. The Japanese are known for is something called hara, hachibu, which means eating until you're about 80% full. And this simple habit supports longevity by preventing overeating, helping digestion, and keeping energy levels stable. Imagine how different you'd feel if you finished meals feeling satisfied instead of stuffed. That alone can improve sleep, reduce bloating, and keep you feeling vibrant. As we close in on everything we've talked about today, I want you to remember this. Longevity isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. And the foods we talked about today are simple, affordable, accessible ways to support that. So here's your mission. Pick one of these Japanese longevity foods and add it to your day. Just one, that's all it takes to start. And if you want to take it further, start slowly building the others in. You'll be amazed at how these small choices add up. If you found this helpful, stay with me. I've got so many more powerful, life-changing videos on the way that will help you feel stronger, healthier, and more in control of your aging journey. But for now, try one of these foods today and let your body show you what it's capable of.